Trump is back in the spotlight, and this time it's his appearance that has everyone talking. The 20-year-old made a rare public appearance at UFC Freedom 250, the mixed martial arts event hosted on the White House South Lawn to mark his father, President Donald Trump's 80th birthday. Standing noticeably taller than both President Trump and First Lady Melania Trump, Barron arrived with a very different look from the one people remember. The New York University student debuted longer, more relaxed hair and ditched the tie, opting instead for a white button-up shirt and dark blazer as temperatures remained warm into the evening. And it didn't take long for social media to erupt. Photos of Barron from the televised event quickly went viral, with many users saying they barely recognized him. One person wrote, quote, "That doesn't look like Barron. He's changing fast if it is." Another commented, quote, "He looks different." And a third wrote, quote, "He looks even more depressed. Bro looks so miserable and his own brother hates him." Some users even expressed concern, with one writing, quote, "He looks so something. Sad, sleepy, weary?" However, not all of the reaction was negative. Some people praised Barron's new look, with one user writing, quote, "He looks way more normal. Good look for the kid." According to the White House pool report, Barron also took his hosting duties seriously, warmly greeting supporters who came to meet his father at the event. Barron is currently studying at New York University and now spends much of his time in Washington after transferring to NYU's local DC campus for his sophomore year. The president's youngest son is rarely seen at public events or White House functions, making Sunday's appearance all the more notable. And Barron's viral appearance was just one of several moments from UFC Freedom 250 that set social media ablaze. The White House event also generated headlines over fighter Josh Hokit's controversial remarks about former First Lady Michelle Obama, and a series of other viral moments that kept the internet talking long after the fights ended.
UFC Freedom 250 was supposed to be a celebration of fights, freedom, and a historic night at the White House. Instead, the event is finding itself at the center of yet another controversy. And this time, the spotlight is on heavyweight fighter Josh Hokit, after he took aim at former First Lady Michelle Obama during a viral post-fight interview. The moment unfolded shortly after Hokit scored a victory over fellow heavyweight Derek Lewis at UFC Freedom 250, the event staged on the White House lawn. Fresh off the win, Hokit stepped into an interview with Joe Rogan. Everything appeared routine, until the final seconds. Just as the interview was wrapping up, Hokit delivered a remark that instantly changed the conversation surrounding the event. "Michelle Obama is a man. Am I right, America?" he said. The comment immediately drew reactions from the crowd. Videos circulating online show a mixed response. Some spectators could be heard laughing. Others appeared stunned by what they had just witnessed. Joe Rogan chose not to engage with the statement. Instead, he simply ended the interview by saying, "Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Hokit." But the moment was far from over. Within minutes, clips of the exchange began spreading across social media platforms, transforming a post-fight interview into one of the most talked-about moments of UFC Freedom 250. And according to a White House poll report, the controversy didn't stop there. Following his victory, Hokit was seen approaching President Donald Trump and handing over his chain in a moment captured on video. The White House poll report stated that before giving Trump the chain, Hokit made remarks referring to Michelle Obama as a man. That footage quickly gained traction online. Soon, social media users were dissecting every second of the clip. Memes began appearing across platforms. One user even created an AI-generated fight poster, imagining a future showdown between Josh Hokit and Michelle Obama. Others filled comment sections with jokes, criticism, and political commentary as the debate intensified. As the viral clip spread, it added another layer of controversy to an event that was already attracting enormous public attention. After all, UFC Freedom 250 wasn't just another fight card. The event brought the UFC directly to the White House grounds, creating one of the most unusual spectacles in modern American sports. U.S. President Donald Trump attended alongside First Lady Melania Trump, and the guest list read like a gathering of politics, business, sports, entertainment, and technology's biggest names. Among those in attendance were UFC CEO Dana White, Ari Emanuel, the CEO and executive chairman of TKO Group Holdings, which owns the UFC, Vice President J.D. Vance, Meta founder and CEO Mark Zuckerberg, Ivanka Trump, boxing superstar Tyson Fury, country singer Alexis Wilkins, and comedians Shane Gillis and Tony Hinchcliffe. Yet despite the star power surrounding the event, much of the online discussion shifted toward Hokit's comments. And if that wasn't enough, another dramatic moment involving a UFC star was already making headlines. UFC middleweight champion Sean Strickland was seen being escorted away from an Ellipse fan event by police officers and taken to a park police van. Strickland later posted footage from what appeared to be the rear of a high-security transport vehicle, generating even more online speculation.
Yes, I'm pretty sure I didn't break them all. Like, I'm pretty sure. Or I'm not going to jail.
Just hours before UFC Freedom 250 was set to take over the White House, an unexpected drama unfolded outside the octagon. Current UFC middleweight champion Sean Strickland was seen being escorted away from an Ellipse fan event by a group of police officers and taken into a park police van. Strickland later posted footage from the rear of what seemed to be a high-security transport vehicle.
Yes, I'm pretty sure I didn't break them all. Like, I'm pretty sure. Or I'm not going to jail. I'm pretty sure we didn't break no laws. Hopefully cops. Alright guys, I may have been charged with disorderly conduct. I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool. Anyways, I just want to thank you fans, man. I can't thank you guys enough. After being banned, you guys writing, supporting me, it means a lot to me. Thank you.
The incident immediately grabbed attention, especially because Strickland had become one of the loudest critics of President Donald Trump in recent months. And that's a major shift. Not long ago, Strickland was widely viewed as one of Trump's strongest supporters in the fight world. While he still openly identifies as a conservative, his support for the 80-year-old president is no longer automatic. The biggest source of tension appears to be Trump's support for Israel. Strickland has repeatedly argued that such policies clash with what he believes should be an America First approach. That disagreement has spilled onto social media. In recent weeks, Strickland claimed he was not invited to participate in UFC Freedom 250 activities because of his views on Israel. But UFC CEO Dana White pushed back on that accusation, publicly rejecting the claim that Strickland had been banned from the event. The disagreement didn't end there. Just hours before the historic UFC card at the White House, Strickland once again aimed his criticism directly at Trump. On X, he posted photos mocking a well-known image of Trump standing at Jerusalem's Western Wall. Strickland recreated the pose next to a random wall in the United States, balancing a plate on his head. His caption was simple: "Who did it better?"